Alright, while we're loading on in here real quick, I'm going to get a quick test just to make sure things are alright. Turn the volume up just by a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't change anything. So, with that being said, 3, 2, 1, test, test. Alright, we are good, and we are live, finally back with some RHRL action. Again, I apologize to those that were waiting for last race's stream. I was unfortunately out due to an illness, but I am back, ready to go, and we're here to begin the round of 12. So, first race of 3. Tonight's race will be at Homestead, and then the following 2 races will be at Michigan and then Dover. That is the 3 races for the round of 12. After these 3 races end, 8 drivers will advance to the 3rd round, while the other 4 will go home eliminated. So with that being said, we're going to try and load on in here real quick for their qualifying session. Haven't been able to do this before, but we will do it tonight just to see what these guys are doing. So they're going to do single car qualifying. So let's take a look who's already in the field. So Melodramatic, one of the guys not in the playoffs. Reagan Boy in the 5. He was one that got eliminated in the first round. INF. One guy that has not won yet this season, but he was very good in the first round. He ended up advancing to the 2nd round, so we'll see if the 50 car can maybe get it done tonight. The 38, Abomin. Another driver who got to make it into round 2. We'll see if the 38 can end up getting their first win tonight. The 3 of Nasformer, another driver that got into the 2nd round without winning so far. He is currently the 8th seed to start the round. Yoshi Racing in the 15, the top open team car and the only open team car still alive for the championship. He will be driving the 15 tonight. Lyle Chat in the 99, also still active in the playoffs after winning at Daytona for the Red Hot 250. There's Cowboys, the 6, the top seed. He will be qualifying here in just a few moments. Legend Johnson, the 7, not one of the guys in the playoffs right now. Currently on track. Don Polo, a.k.a. Lord Billis, he is in the round of 12. Yee Yee in the 22, not one of the 12 drivers still alive for the title. Super NASCAR fan also making a start tonight in the 45. Material Zero, after winning the last regular season race at Daytona, he ended up making it through to the round of 12. He will currently start this round as the 7th seed. Barry Bow, a.k.a. Outsider, one of my fellow spectatees from PRL. He will be driving the 4 car tonight. A little late driver change here, so we'll see how he does tonight. Sammy Boy in the 31, already the 4th seed to start this round after a successful regular season. And then, obviously, we have Asylums, who is currently controlling qualifying as is. So let me go on ahead and actually share this link out real quick. Share this to the group. Let's see, I think I do this. Share to. Alright. So some of these guys may not want to qualify, others may. I know it looks a little laggy right now. I think the lobby may be experiencing lag. If not, it may just be on my end. Hopefully that will not be the case for when it gets to the race time. So we'll see how that goes. That will be at around 10:45 Eastern. So keep an eye out for that. I have no other places I can post that. I can post it in the garage. Also, a late announcement regarding any plans for tomorrow's streams. Don't expect any league streams tomorrow. B Series is canceled due to Father's Day. And then ODRL NXT, who is in their championship race, they are canceling because of the Iowa race in real life tomorrow. So, again, don't expect any commentary streams for those 2 leagues tomorrow. However, on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, a little on the high side, their truck series will begin. I'll either stream it from my perspective as one who may be racing or as just one who is commentating, so we'll see. I'm planning on being a hybrid role for that series. So we'll see how that goes. Currently, first group is done. A couple cars still on track here, including the 16. Dark Abyss, my partner in crime, will be late tonight. Don't know if he'll make it, but he will not be here to start the race off. So, hopefully he can hop on in later tonight. So again, after we get this qualifying session thing done, we'll see where everyone starts. And then we'll talk a little bit about what will be happening here tonight alongside with what happened in the previous race that I was unable to stream. So while we wait on that, I will go on ahead and put my W code in the chat. They just had a sale, I believe, where you could save like 35% off on a purchase online. It's like a summer sale. I think they might have closed on that. However, my code still stands. Again, if you use this code, capital S, capital P, capital D, capital S again, and then all capitals TER, you would save 10% off on your first purchase on W.com. Again, there's that code. That will be there, always a sponsor for my streams. So we are just waiting for this qualifying session to end. I believe they're getting ready to wrap this up. And then they got their drivers meeting. That will be very brief because they are kind of a little late. And then we will hop on into the race. Should be getting a couple more people, though, for this race. I know some people missed qualifying. Let's see. Making sure all the playoff guys are here real quick. I don't think the 44 is here. Yeah, no 44, no 66. Those are actually big hitters right there. We'll talk about the full 12 driver field that is, still in the playoffs. Once we get this done, find out where everyone starts as well. So if we have some time. So what we'll do, I'll do this. I'll load on back into the lobby screen, and we'll find out at the same time that they do. There we go. Alright. Okay, looks like Steph for the Biff is here. Maybe. Well, Hopefully. I hope it's not one of those situations where I have to, see a new gamer tag change, but I don't think that's the case. Alright, pole, Cowboys, Naz Former on the front row, Legend Johnson, Bauman, Melodramatic in the top 5, Material Zero, Lyle in 6th. Now, yeah, there he is. Lyle's at 7th. Material Zero 6th. Lyle's 7th. Asylum's 8th. Reagan Boy in 10th. And Outsider in 9th. Alright. Those are your top 10, but congrats to Cowboys and Nasformer for taking the front row. We'll get a full-on lineup here before we start the race. That'll be probably one of the last things we talk about. So, with that being said, let's go on ahead and talk about the race stats for tonight. Obviously, for the Vice City 200 at Homestead, 50% race length as always. This race will be 134 laps. Pace speed will be 70 miles per hour. Relaxed yellows will be on. Normal draft package will be on. Same goes with stages. Tire wear will be on ×2, so expect the fuel wear to be around 31 laps. No custom setups or driving aids. And damage will be on. Then I'm looking here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Stage 1 for Homestead is 39 laps, Stage 2 maybe 37, and Stage 3 maybe 52. I could be wrong with that. We'll have to see. I think that's accurate. When drivers are pitting, they have to signal down the backstretch below the white line, stay low through turns 3 and 4. They have to enter pit road off of turn 4. For exiting, use the access road in turns 1 and 2 until they reach the backstretch. And then they have to be careful when merging, so we'll keep an eye on that tonight, so we have a better perspective of what's going on with that. Same thing with this. No driver is allowed to change their lanes before the start-finish line. If they get caught, they will be sent to the rear. Do not go below the white line until you cross the start-finish line on all restarts. Again, we'll try and keep an eye on that tonight just to help administer things. But I don't think anyone's going to do that. Hopefully. Let's see. Qualifying rules, already done with that. Okay, they're currently in their drivers' meeting. And then this is going to carry on to our next topic. Round 2 of the playoffs is tonight. So we will talk about the 12 driver field now. So, the top seed, the 6 of Cowboys, we talked about him. Starting on the pole, he has had a phenomenal season going on to round 2, pair of wins. This is his 12th pole now. 12th pole in 16 starts. So 75% of the races that RHRL has had this season, the 6 car has been on the pole. Crazy. 2 wins, 8 stage wins, 5 top 3s, 6 top 5s, 13 top 10s. It's been a great season for the 6. We'll see if Cowboys can maybe punch his ticket in later tonight, as he will be starting up in the front row. Asylum's in the 16. Another driver you need to consider a heavy championship threat. Starting as the 2nd seed, 24 points above the cut line. He has had only 1 pole this season, but he has the most wins of anybody this season in RHRL with 4 wins. 2 stage wins, 8 top 3s. That's the most of any active playoff driver right now. 8 top 5s, also most of any playoff driver. 11 top 10s. So that is Asylum's. He is the 2nd seed. The 3rd seed, the 51 of Yoshi. Starting tonight off, 11 points above the cut line. This will be his 15th start. He missed 1 race this season. He does have a win at Talladega, probably one of the wildest finishes this season, and even in RHRL history. 2 stage wins, 2 top 3s, 6 top 5s, 13 top 10s for the driver of the 51/15. Again, he's an open team car, but he is the only one still alive in the championship hunt. Sammy Boy in the 31, 9 points above with 15 playoff points. This is his 14th start. He has 2 wins tonight, entering tonight, I would say. 1 stage win, though. A little surprising to see that. But 4 top 3s, 7 top 5s, 8 top 10s. So the 31 looking to continue his journey through the playoffs. Lyle chatting to 99, the first one that got to punch his playoff ticket. Starting as the 5th seed, 5 points above with no poles, 2 wins, no, 1 win. There we go. 1 win, 1 stage win, 4 top 3s, 5 top 5s, 7 top 10s. So the driver, the 99, looking to establish that momentum here tonight. It was a little iffy for him last round, if I am not mistaken. Finished as the 7th seed. So we'll see how that goes for the 99. Stiff for the Biff, the 44. 3 points above the cut line tonight. Looking at his stuff, he doesn't have a win. Highest playoff driver in this round without a win. He has 2 stage wins. He has a top 3, 2 top 5s, 6 top 10s. He could be a dark horse to maybe make the round of 8 and maybe contend for a Final Four spot. We'll just have to see. But Stiff for the Biff will start this round as the 6th seed. Material Zero, 77 car, who won at the second Daytona race with 1 win, 1 top 3, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s, as I got a message here. Oh, look at that. All right. Looks like we're going to be getting Abyss in here. So why don't we go on ahead and get him in. We'll try and maybe get him into the conversation. All right, there we go. All right. All right, they just finished qualifying, so we got a little bit of time. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I know. Vacation, illness, servers being shit. Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, we're just waiting for them real quick. I think they're still in the meeting. Oh, Clash at the Castle. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, agreed. Okay, so let me see here. All right, so again, while he's taking a break here, we'll discuss the final. We'll discuss the 12 drivers again. So we got Cowboys in the 6, Asylums in the 16, Yoshi Racing in the 51, Sammy Boy in the 31, Lyle Chat in the 99, Stiff for the Biff in the 44, Material Zero in the 77, Naz Former in the 3, Trippy Tricks in the 66, who did not show up for qualifying, so he will be a question mark for tonight. CCDNINF in the 50, Lord Billis in the 12, Bauman in the 38. Those are the 12 drivers. And it is also worth noting the 44 of Stiff also did not appear for qualifying. So 2 playoff drivers questionable for the race at least. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. We got confirmation that the 44 is there, so that's good for him. Still no question on the 66. Uh, I'm getting close to starting iRacing. Yeah. I just gotta get iRacing in general. I got everything else. Okay, let me see. They may have it up. Not yet. No, not yet. Oh, there they go. All right, they have the lobby up. Okay, they got 22. So someone got in last second. So we'll see who that is. Okay, now it's 20. So they're at least missing one. Alright, well, while we wait for them, let's actually spice things up a little bit. So, Abyss, if you already have your audio clued, I'm going to ask you this. Which four drivers in the playoff... Bruh, yes, I'm streaming. Oh, shit, hang on a minute. Whoops. There we go. Alright, that should work.
I did not know that.
Alright, there we go. Alright. So, what I was going to ask you. With the new round starting, which four drivers of the 12 do you think will not advance?
I mean, this is elite, but I'm gonna say Material Zero, not gonna make it. He's a good racer, but like from the four that's there, that I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it. He's not one of them. He's not a favorite of mine. He would be a sleeper and a sneaky pick, and like if he was going to get in. All right. Let me see who else is on here. You did tell me who was in this, but I did not listen. Billis, he's 6 points below. He has shown speed all year long. He had the win at Daytona, but he hasn't really been there at some of these tracks that are coming up to next. So for him to show something, he's gonna need to be there. And I'm going after the juggler, but I'm gonna go with Biff. Biff, he ain't making it. And if I could have picked one more person, I would probably pick Bauman. Those are my four that are not going to make it to the next round.
Interesting. Okay. My four. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Bauman and Billis because they both have ground to make up. and I think that there's going to be at least 8 people that will score a lot better than them throughout this round. I will say Trippy, I think he's going to miss maybe another race in this round that isn't Homestead, so I think he's going to end up missing too many races and he won't win the one that he shows up for. Um, and then my last pick, I would say Material Zero. So there they go. They're getting ready to go green as they are getting into their starting spots right now.
Did you get? Oh, it's open lobby.
Yeah, it's an
isn't
open lobby.
I'm just out the window, people. I'm not prepared. My auto wasn't included. I was late. Didn't know we were running.
Looks like nope, they're backing
lobby.
out. Right when you said that, we're backing out from the looks of it. Lobby is lagging.
Again, while we're doing this, because my audio was included before people. Let's talk about what we're going through here. What we're racing. We're racing at the Magic Mile, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. The next gen cars. It's a love-hate track. I love it, pretty much. With the shifting, you can shift coming off of turn 2, turn 4, off of turn 2. You can shift all around these corners. I love it. I love it personally because I can hit my marks a little bit better in this car. I feel like it. So I like this track personally in the next gen cars. Most people don't. They say it's hard to pass. So if it is, it's gonna be an interesting show. Maybe whoever it is, but the main point of this race is don't cook your tires. Because I have raced here many times of where I had a fast car and I got cooked my tires racing for 10th when if I just hit my marks and waited by the time I got past them and kept going. So the tire wear and protect your tires is going to be the biggest competition of the day. Maybe a little bit of fuel mileage. I haven't seen the stages, how they work out. But fuel mileage and keep pretty much protecting your tires is going to be the name of the game today.
All right. Well, again, they're joining in for lobby attempt number 2. So now that we got our picks for who will not make it into the next round dealt with, now we're going to go on ahead and take care of who we think will win this race and who will be our dark horse. So, Abyss, I'll leave it up to you for your first picks.
I'm gonna go with you think I'm gonna go with Silence. I'm not. I'm going Cowboy. He's been the most dangerous man all season long. He's my championship favorite. I'm just gonna say that now. He's winning this race. Mark my words. I hope I'm correct. Deep Threat. I'm gonna
Dark
go
Horse.
Fear. Dark Horse is Sammy Boy. I call him Fear because his old name, but Sammy Boy. And if this race comes down to fuel mileage, he's the best man in this field at doing fuel mileage. He thinks about it way too early. I don't like thinking about it. He loves thinking about it. That's the name of the game. So again, it's either going to be Cowboy or it's going to be Sammy Boy, which I believe both of them have actually won at short tracks this year. So I'm just saying.
So you're saying Homestead is the short track?
We're at Homestead? I've been thinking we're at New Hampshire this entire time, and you've just been letting me think like this, and you haven't said one word. I'm. Is that next week?
No, New Hampshire. I don't even think they were even racing there.
I'm just talking on my butt. I thought we had New Hampshire. I don't know what.
New Hampshire isn't even on the schedule.
I don't even know what I'm talking. I don't. You know what? I'm thinking about the Cup Series. I'm thinking about the Cup Series and realize it's going to New Hampshire next week. I don't know why. So completely throw everything I just said out the window. Everything. And I mean everything. Even what I just said before, people. I'm stupid. All right. But so I'm still going to stick with Cowboy. That's my man. And I'm going to have Yoshi as my dark horse.
Okay. All right.
Have me thinking here. We're at New Hampshire. No one's saying a word to me.
All right. Well, for my picks, let me see. Let me look at the starting grid.
A lot of lobbies in this freaking game still up. Who's running dirt? Oh my goodness.
I feel like it's only right that I go with Asylums as my main pick. And then as my dark horse pick, I will actually go with. Let me see. I'm gonna go with the 44. I'm gonna test your luck here on saying that he doesn't make it past this round. Stifford of starting in 20th. However, he's been consistent. He's the top winless guy still remaining in the playoffs, and I think that he will do good enough tonight to start this round above the cut line after this race. So that will be my dark horse.
So I'm still mad that no one shut me up about New Hampshire. I'm talking out my butt here. I'm flabbergasted. I'm buffooned. People.
So while we're waiting, because it looks like they're finishing up on getting everyone in here, there should be at least 21 people active for this race. So we'll go on ahead and review all 21. Row 1, 6 of Cowboys on the pole. Alongside him is Nasformer starting in second. Nasformer also has not won yet this season. He's looking to start this round off on the right foot. Row 2, Legend Johnson and Bauman. Legend Johnson not in the playoffs. Bauman entering tonight as the 12th seed. Row 3, Melodramatic and Material Zero. Melodramatic not in the playoffs. Material Zero did get in after his Daytona win, and he was able to make it into round 2. Row 4, Lyle and Asylums. 2 playoff drivers. Asylum's a heavy favorite to make the final round. Lyle Chat looking to regain control after winning the first race of the season at Daytona. Row 5, Outsider, a.k.a. Barry Boy, and the 5 of the Reagan Boy. The Reagan Boy ended up getting eliminated in round 1, while the Outsider making a rare start here tonight. Row 6, Super NASCAR Fan and Yoshi Racing. Super NASCAR not full-time. Yoshi Racing, however, the 3rd seed to start this round off. Row 7, Lord Billis and CCDN, both playoff drivers. With no wins this season, we'll see if one of them can potentially compete for one tonight. Row 8, Yee Yee in the 22 and Sammy Boy in the 31, starting in 16th. Sammy Boy off to a good start this season. He is considered one of the favorites to make the final round. Row 9, the 42 of Boog and the 20 of Fungus. They will be in row 9. And then row 10, we have Dallas in the 8, Stiff for the Biff, starting in the 20th spot. And then in 21st, we have Glixen. As the lobby is joinable, so we can go on ahead and hop on in. And I feel like someone may have joined in when they shouldn't have, based on what I'm seeing here.
Can't pick your favorite driver? Go custom and own your driver and stock car and show off on the track. And a sec.
Alright, so there they go. They're getting in their spots. I don't know if someone got in last second when they shouldn't have. Let me take a look.
He's new.
Oh, he's new?
I mean, Fungus is new.
No, no, not Fungus. I think the 47. Yeah, they're backing out. I think the 47. Yeah. Bruh.
They had one job.
Alright, well. Lobby number 2 will not work.
Oh, and his gamer tag is even better. Wow. What a nice gamer tag.
Alright, so while we wait for attempt number 3, and hopefully the last attempt, we'll take a look again at the stats for tonight. Again, race is Homestead. We're not at Loudon. 50% race length. 134 laps. We'll get into the stages here in just a moment here. Pace speed will be at 70 miles per hour. Relaxed yellows are on. Normal draft package on, along with stages and damage. ×2 tire wear, meaning 31 laps per run. No driving aids or custom setups. Also, no one is allowed to change their lane before crossing the start-finish line, including on restarts. And then when pitting, drivers have to signal down the backstretch below the white line and stay low through turns 3 and 4. When exiting, they have to use the access road in turns 1 and 2 until they reach the backstretch. So this is what I'm talking about here with the stage lengths. First stage is 39 laps, so everyone will have to pit once. Stage 2 will be 37 laps. Again, everyone will have to pit once. Stage 3 will be 52 laps. Everyone will have to pit at least once. So that is the stage lengths for tonight. Don't know if my mic caught that earlier or not, so that's why I'm saying it again.
Here we go.
And it looks like this one may have to get pushed back for just another minute or two. Apparently, Cowboys' game is not working for him. So we'll give this a little bit of extra time. Okay, let's check. Okay, so it looks like a new host will be taking over. Okay, it looks like they got all 21. Now we're just waiting for it to go into the race. So I think this is a new record for longest pre-race show we've ever had to do. It's been past 38 minutes. Okay, I think they got in. There we go. Alright. You could go on ahead and hop on in. Oh, you're already in here. Goddamn. Alright. So we'll see if everyone got in this time. But one thing is for sure, Trippy Tricks is not one of those guys in the field. All right, there they go. All right, I'm gonna make sure real quick. Oh, okay, maybe the 47 is in. All right, cool. Bis, is your mic muted? Alright. Well, I guess he's not here. Alright. Again, everyone getting into their starting spots again. We have 22 guys in the field if this attempt works. We're going to wait on Asylum's word here.
Yeah.
Everyone looks a little twitchy, so I don't know about this attempt.
Testing.
Yeah, we got you.
Logano was the best driver ever. Logano was better than Earnhardt. Huh? Testing.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Two-time champion, bud.
Yep, there it is. Attempt 3 will not work. So the servers are just not having it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we might be under another rain delay. It is a tricky thing to do in Miami.
Okay, there they go. They got that one up. So we'll see about this one. Let me go to this broadcast view. Okay. You can go on ahead and hop in. So this is attempt number 4.
Are we still under Yoshi?
Yeah, it's still. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 4. Let's see if this one works. Hopefully we don't see too much twitching. Looks like the 47 lagged out.
At this point, we're not out.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, looks like we're keeping it going. So, Looks like it will be 21 after all. So we will go on board here with our pole sitter. Again, stage 1, 39 laps.
Haha, boo. It's a rare sighting of him. Where is the 6 native?
Alright, so again, we'll keep an eye out for anyone trying to change lanes before the restart. We'll go on board here with Cowboys as they are in the restart zone. The round of 12 is underway here in Homestead.
Here Cowboy goes into turn 1. He's all clear. He clear. Here comes the 7 of Legend Johnson, also clear. Looking to the outside of Cowboy, trying to take the lead early. Gonna have some good momentum off the corner, but Cowboy's gonna shut the door. Here comes the 3 on the back door of the 7 as they enter turn number 3. A big shot from Bauman. Bauman goes in, puts the 3 up almost into the wall. There goes the 3. Here comes the 21 as Cowboy leads lap 1.
Yeah, 30 of Bauman gave Nasformer a shot. The 21 was right behind, but there was no contact between those two that initiated the 3 hitting the wall. As mid-pack is 4 wide. Yoshi Racing, one of them stuck in there. It's going to be one of those challenges to see the playoff drivers starting in the back make their way towards the front. As Yoshi hits the wall.
That bumbles up to 15. That's going to make him 4 wide off of turn number 4 again as Cowboy continues to lead. They're all jumbling and pummeling back and forth around. As right now, looks like it's kind of like a train up front. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the 3 trying to take away 4.
He might be able to do it. No, he can't.
He's gonna be side by side. If he can do a slide jump, he might be able to have the momentum. Does he try to do it? Does it look?
Here comes Mello. Mello dramatic in the 21, making a run on Legend Johnson for second. Mello moved up a couple spots since the start.
He's gonna drop 1, maybe 1 here. No, he closes the door, but here comes Bauman on the outside trying to challenge for 3rd.
Lyle chatting the 99 right behind. Lyle helping Bauman down the backstretch with that draft.
Bauman and the 21 still side by side. They're gonna
slide up.
Bauman can clear. Here comes Bauman to 3rd. Does he close the door? Here comes Lyle Chat to now challenge.
Nasformer follows suit. And Yoshi Racing already behind the 3. The 3 wide, a little contact there. Luckily, no one wrecked.
A little sideways. Turn 4 is really loose after a couple laps, but that's a little too early. I don't know. He might have chosen a really loose setup. But as continue, that 21 starting to fall back a little bit, losing position at position. Here comes a silence and Yoshi off of turn 4. Cowboy still leads.
Mello was able to get back to the high line, so that will keep Mello in 5th. As now Mello's about to be trapped in a sandwich here with the 16 and the 15. But it looks like the 15 won't be able to get there, and the 21 will retain that spot early in 5th. Meanwhile, up towards the front, Cowboys still leads, but Legend Johnson right there behind him. So the 6 and the 7 starting off on the right note, while the 38 and the 99 continue to have good starts to this one.
It's indeed right now what's really working for the 7 and the 6. They're not trying to pass. They're just pushing. They're shoving. They're just trying to get away and just let them settle out. We don't want 4 cars. We don't want 5. We don't want 6. We just want ourselves. But right now, looks like they're going to add 2 more cars in the equation as the number 38 and the 99 with a huge bump to the 38 to the 7 into turn 3. As they also bring it to 21 of Mello. As right now, the battle for, I believe, 6 right there is heating up with
Here comes
Silence
Bauman.
and Yoshi.
Bauman to the inside of Legend Johnson for second. He has a chance. Won't be able to slide up in front. Still trying to, but he just can't do it. He still has an opening to get back behind the 7.
I mean, he might have an opening here. He's going to send it into turn 3. Side by side. Who's the momentum going to be? Right now, it looks
loose there.
Right now, the momentum's in the corners for Bauman. He can set it in pretty deep, but just not deep enough to keep momentum.
And just like that, Bauman still has a chance to clear the 99. He does. So no loss there for the 38. As Lyle's still fourth, Mello fifth. Meanwhile, everyone back here towards the back end of the pack, they are going 3 wide. They were close to 4 wide at one point. Stiff for the Biff, still one of those guys back there trying to recover. You see Sammy and Yoshi, they have contact.
Sammy he's trying to squeeze in there, didn't really work out. That stunts up that outside line. That's not good. Yoshi's not gonna like that move. He's gonna have to run here. But right now, Sammy Boy up to 8th position. Now not making friends with anyone behind him, but now he needs to settle as Yoshi tries to get to the inside. No! He chops the nose.
Nasformer up ahead in 7th, Asylums in 6th. First car not in the lead pack, trying to lead this group back up there. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. Legend Johnson getting help from Bauman. Double wide, 2 rows deep in the front group.
Trust me, this push from Bauman's gonna be important here. It's gonna be important. Oh, little contact made from Bauman.
That may be enough of an opening here. If Legend can just force it deep here down the 3 and 4.
It's gonna be close. Does he clear?
Does.
He clears.
Legend Johnson to the point here in Homestead.
All this racing here is going. If right now, if they can all stay single file behind them, they're gonna catch pretty quickly. But right now, Legend Johnson just say, "Leave me alone. I'm out of here. I don't want to be part of this no more. This ain't no fun for me."
Another big mover through the field, the 12 in the 50. Good runs from those two so far towards the back end of the top 10. As they are now side by side for what I believe is the 9th position. Billis retains. Yoshi Racing, you see him there in the 15. He is falling out of the top 10.
And he might have some nose and side damage from Sammy Boy off of the turn 4 there when he kind of had some contact there. They might have some little bit of damage that's gonna hurt him on this type of track right now. But again, look at the precision. When no one passes and they're just trying to just make lap time, they're gaining back up. This is about to be a 12-car pack right here.
Lyle, Chat, and Mello getting by Bauman. So that's gonna help that second group a little bit with them battling.
Legend Johnson pretty smooth out there, holding a good wheel.
Again, one car already over a half lap down, maybe lapped here very soon. The 8 of Dragster entering 1 and 2.
Legend Johnson had a little bit of iffy spot there, almost hit the ball.
3 wide!
Here comes 3 wide. That's
Cowboys!
Save it. He saves it.
Everybody saves it. Mello trying to get through the second, and Lyle Chat now to the point.
Not really sure what happened there. Just as I looked like the 7 got loose, got off the racetrack, and that opened the door for the 6, and the 99 had way more momentum, and it just went downhill from the 6 and the 7 from there.
And that's going to allow that second group to draft, as Cowboys and Bauman almost had a close call. One car way below the white line on the front stretch. Don't know who that was, but we're still green. We're on board here with the 16. He has caught the 6's draft. And just like that, this pack has just been doubled, if not nearly tripled.
But right now, Lyle Chat doesn't have the speed up front in that clean air. Right now, everyone's challenging. They have momentum. Here comes the 38. Move Lyle Chat into the wall.
Contact the 21.
Here comes the 16.
Lots
of momentum.
Sammy Boy also in the mix. You see INF, you see Billis, Reagan Boy, all in this group.
And guess who brings back to the lead? That's going to be the 7 clear off of turn 4. Looks like Legend Johnson back to the point. Little interesting. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Again, that was the contact from Bauman to Billis into turn 1. That might be a fun conversation to have later. But right now, Bauman trying to keep second from Mello. As they enter the turn 3, Bauman hits the wall, but it's going to keep momentum just enough. He might get side by side with the 7. No, as the car goes lap down.
Yep,
As we come off 4, they're still too wide, like too deep.
Yeah, Dolly Dragster talked about him earlier, way off the pace. He is now a lap down as Asylum stuck in the middle, Mello on the low line. Again, these drivers should have around 10 to 11 laps of fuel left before they make their first round of stops. As 21!
Looks like the 16 got loose. 16 got loose. That puts Mello in the wall. That's what you got to worry about when you're side by side. Is off of turn 2. There, especially, you can get loose. And that is a very trouble spot for someone side by side. That was the 16 of Asylums that made that move. The accident got loose.
Now, Mello isn't necessarily in the worst spot after that wreck. He is still in a pack, so he can still maintain draft. And it doesn't look like he got too much damage. Maybe have like a few seconds of repairs at worst. But he is still going straight.
16's coming to pit road. Sorry, the 6. Looks like the 6 went down. He's coming to pit road. He's going to short pit this entire pack. Cowboy coming to pit road.
Yeah, I think that's a good call for the 6. He was falling back very fast. He almost missed pit entry. It looked like he had too much of a run. But we are still good.
Top,
we'll see if
top
Cowboys
12,
got a black flag
I want to say here's all in one line here. Who's going to come pit road next? Looks like they're all staying out this time by. No one's going to pit road. But again, as the run keeps on going, the looser these cars are going to get, and off turn 4, off turn 2 is going to be a fantastic show to see who can keep the car straight.
Fungus in pit road. There's the 6 peeling out now. I believe the 45 also made a stop. It's bombing to the inside, not signaling. Lyle with a move. Sammy Boyd in the 31 in the top 4. INF up to 5th. Again, for 12 guys, if one of them win tonight, their ticket to the round of 8 will be punched. With
As
the
they
exclusion
continue
of the 66 not being here.
Well, this is a full-on pack race in my friend. I don't know what track we're at, but this is a full-on pack race right now.
Nasformer dipping below. Looked like he just got loose. Here comes one,
looks
though.
Like Cowboy. I'm sorry, no, Bauman's definitely going to pit. I'm not sure about the 3. He might have just gotten loose.
Oh, watch. That was like a close call of him in the 16. Asylum slid up the track.
38 Bauman coming to pit road.
And this is a much better entry than what we saw at the 6.
Material 0 also going to pit road.
So 2 playoff guys in pit road this time. We'll see if anyone else tries to dive on in. Again, pit stops expected here very soon. We're on lap 25 of 39. Here comes the leader.
Here comes the leader of the 7. That's going to be a tricky move to make. Everyone's going to have to run high here. But looks like the 99 and the 12, they're going to run the bottom. They got to be worried. They got to move up.
Looks like everyone's going to be fine. Another car right behind a 7 in. That's the 22.
22, but looks like Billis took the lead off.
42 in.
It stops already. Who's coming this time by? This is the time to signal. Billis leading. East staying in. Looks like the 3 might be pitting. Everyone else staying out another lap.
Wild Chat leading this front group. Everyone needs to pit within the next 4 laps. There goes... No, Naz looked like was about to go down and he didn't.
Big run by the 31. Does he make the move? No, he's going to push Billis in. Sorry, Wild Chat in to turn number 1. The 50, which again, last time I was here, had a fantastic run at the Glen, looking for his first win of the year. Looks like nobody coming into pit road.
No,
we
got one car.
There.
That's Yoshi, I think. Yoshi might have signaled. Yes, 15 is pitting.
These guys have to pit the next 3 laps.
Well,
So
some
who's
of
gonna
them only
make the
have
move?
1 lap of fuel. They have to go in maybe even this time. Yep, here comes
Wildcat.
Lyle. Here comes Sammy. Here comes everybody.
I think the 50 might be the only one staying out here. I think the 50 says I can go one more.
I hope the 50 car wasn't too afraid to go down there and still doesn't have enough fuel to make it around.
Oh
my
Sammy,
goodness.
That was close. That was a close one from Sammy. I'm surprised that's not a speeding ticket.
The only one in the front pack to not pit yet. He should be pitting this time. We have 11 to go. Yep, there he goes. 50 car with the signal.
Just to let you know, Cowboy pitted, and he's now drafting with Legend Johnson. I mean, he's pretty much got back with the leaders if they can keep up the momentum and the speed. This will be probably a battle for the lead if it keeps going green.
We'll try and keep y'all updated on the playoff situation throughout the race. It'll be hard to do, but we could try it.
A lot of math, people, and I'm not a fan of math. You know, the seven cards kind of tricked me out because like the front of the nose is black, so I'm thinking like it's shorter than everybody else's. I'm like, why is his nose so short? That tripped me out. Ran high that time. I'm gonna guess the leader is the 7.
See.
Because there's the 50 coming off of pit road now, and they're gonna pass them.
It's gonna be either the 6 or the 7 with the way they're battling.
Coming off a turn 2 now.
Cowboys has a chance. It looks like he's gonna clear them, so it should be Cowboys. But INF, I think, is the big winner in this whole round of stops. He's got the newest set of tires. He's got the most amount of fuel.
If I'm enough, I'm just chilling. Don't push it. Just let the track come to you. You have a car. You have a fast car. You're not here for stage wins. You're here for the win. Right? Just keep it calm and let them battle. Right now, really the only one that's up here battling for something is Cowboy because Legend Johnson's not in the playoffs. Legend Johnson just wants to race. Cowboy wants this stage point. He wants these 10 extra points because he doesn't win today.
Now, here's the thing.
He has a cushion.
We're looking on with the 15. He is in 10th right now, but he's got a big swarm right behind him. So it'll be interesting to see if the 15 can hang on. He's got Asylums up ahead and also the 4 up ahead as well of Outsider. And we can't confirm, I believe the 20 car of Fungus is out of the race, so tough break for the 20. As Billis up to 3rd. Getting by INF for the spot. And then we got a battle for 5th going on between the 45 of NASCAR Fan and the 77 of Material. Melodramatic. How about him? We saw him nearly go into the backstretch wall, and he's still going straight and in the top 10.
Yes, indeed. But right now, the Cowboy holding up strong. He lost the lead, fell back when the pack hit him, and he's back up front. As I'm looking back, pretty much, I would honestly say one of the biggest losers might have been Asylums and Yoshi. They were up there battling for the lead, and now they're probably about 4 or 5, maybe 3 seconds off the pack, off the leader. Bombing, he was leading coming into the pits.
Yeah, they're 8th and 9th respectively. Outsider is down to 10th, so keep an eye on him because there's a couple cars behind him that need those points. One of them that just hit the wall was the 3 of Nasformer. Go on board with this group here real quick with the Reagan boy. Looks like that's bombing up there.
I think Sammy Boy sped. I'm like 8% sure he's sped because he's exiting turn 4 now with Lyle Chat. I think they both sped.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do here this early in the round. But Sammy Boy's got enough points. He can recover from one mistake. Lyle Chat, though, he doesn't have too much flexibility. As here comes the Reagan Boy to the inside of Bauman. This is for 11th. They are faster than the 4, so someone is going to get a stage point out of this group.
If I could just find that battle here.
We're down to 4 to go in the stage. Cowboys in front. with Legend Johnson. Then we got Don Polo, a.k.a. Morbilis. Then we got INF in the 4th spot.
5 making a big move.
NASCAR fans
Contact
still
with the
in 5th. Material 06. Here comes Asylums and Yoshi and Melodramatic. That's a 5-car fight for 5th. Asylums
They might be able to
flying
catch
right
third and 4th there, but that might be it. Right now, the top 2 are all by themselves. I don't think nothing's going to happen for them, those 2.
now. Reagan Boy now in 10th. Nasformer 11th. Bomb in 12th. Those 2 need points. Bombin, we just saw it from our view. He just gave a decent shot to the 3 entering 3 and 4.
Because I think he knows he needs some points, and right now the only man in his points is right in front of him. The points are right there. What's he gonna do? The points are right in front of him. He knows where those
We're
points are
down to
at.
2 to go in the stage. The 6 in the 7. Duking it out right now for the stage 1 win. 7 running the high line. Cowboys ran the lower line. Cowboys gained a lot of ground. They're exiting the turn as we're on the last lap of the opening stage.
Right now, Cowboy's just hoping to hit his marks. He needs these. He wants these points. Give him a better cushion to the cutoff so he can cruise. He doesn't need to win. He was the regular season champion for a reason, people.
Cowboys
He
with
just
the
needs
block.
to cruise big block. Big block by the 6. 7 is
to the
there. 7's to the
outside.
outside. Coming off turn 4. Does 7 have the advantage?
And he will not.
Stage 1 winner is gonna be Cowboy.
Cowboys getting 10 points to start this one off. Asylums held off Yoshi Racing, Super NASCAR, and others for 5th. And Nasformer in the 3 was able to salvage 10th. So we'll go on ahead and add these points in real quick for these guys. So here we go. We're getting ready for stage 2. This should be 37 laps. And it is.
As looks like Yee in the 22 has some strategy taking the lead, but looks like Cowboy off of turn number 2, people, as we're doing some math. Really Harvick.
Oh,
he's
Yoshi, I
doing
think
math.
someone in the wall back there. That was Asylums. Asylums hit the wall very hard. He's out of the pack.
That's gonna have to hurt. We're gonna have to. If we had instant replay, I would love to see how that happened. But right now, it's gonna be. Hopefully, he doesn't have too much damage. That might be some aero damage that might have taken him out of the stage. That's gonna be big for every competitor in front of him.
Top 2 did not
As we
change
come up
from the
turn
restart.
4.
The 12 with Don Polo in 3rd. Yoshi up to 4th. INF down to 5th. Super in that 6th spot. Nasformer 7th. Material 0 8th. Contact back in 9th and 10th. Close call again as the 50's off the pace.
50 off the pace. 22 was off the pace as well. Not really sure what happened there. Maybe some contact.
22's going really slow.
Oh, the 31 got loose off the turn 2. Almost hit the 38. People. This is completely different than stage number 1. Battling contact. The 5 jacking up the top 3 right there. That's not good.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe the 50 car got pulled back, maybe because of contact with the 16.
Maybe, but this backpack here, they're battling 3 wide, 3 rows deep, and they're not being clean about it. They're contact
Oh,
everywhere.
there they go,
Ooh.
maybe. Close call.
Yeah, that was Sammy boy. He's getting loose off of turn 2. That's why I've been telling people to be careful
Bobbitt
about.
shoved the 99 to 5 up.
5 in the wall. That's going to be the 99 that put him there. Here comes the 31 to take the spot. Momentum leading. This backpack is not being friendly right now. They're not liking each other.
Yeah, Lyle got shoved up into the 5 with help from the 38. Not the first time we've seen Bauman do something like that tonight. Sammy hits the wall.
Got bumped
Backs
by the
into Bauman.
99. Bauman trying to save it. 44 backed off. That's going to put the 21 on his bumper. No friends here, people. No friends.
Still green here at the moment.
As Lyle trying getting very aggressive there. I can't say who he's trying to beat there, but being very aggressive against the 43. I think that's Ha Ha Boog.
Meanwhile, Cowboys up in front. Legend second. Don Polo and Yoshi are up there with them. So it's a 4-car breakaway. Then we have Naz Former, Super, and Material Zero in Group 2, positions 5 through 7, and then 8 on whoever knows how far back it is.
Oh, Lyle hits the wall off of turn 4. That's going to bring him back to the pack. Here comes Fear to take the spot. Or saying, I'm still used to calling Fear.
Lyle ends up losing a couple spots, now down to what could be 11th here if the 44 gets on by. They're going to still be side by side entering 3 and 4.
I'm telling you, this backpack here, this third little pack here is the most entertaining part of the race right now. They're slamming, bumping, banging, kissing, and hanging.
Go on board here with Yoshi. Riding on the outside. Again, everyone will have to pit at least once. So we'll update everybody here real quick on the points if this is correct. Right now, as it stands, the big movers in terms of the points positions include the 50 of INF now up to the 7th seed. Also, Lyle Chet up to the 5th seed.
By the 31, that's going to knock the 44 off the pace.
Tough break there. So, again, we'll recap that again. So, the 50 to 99 moving up spots. Drivers that moved down spots or did not make progress include the 38 of Bauman, still with the default 3000. Naz Former dropping from the 8th seed to the 10th seed. Then with the 12 car actually moved up from 11th to the 9th seed. So a couple of spots being changed here throughout this one. As the A car is still off the pace. Don't know what that is all about.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this right now. This third pack, they have the most cars, but they're not really doing anything. I don't think the 4 should not be the leader of this pack. The 4 is not that fast. He's not really able to pull these guys the way that they need to. And Samboy's not wanting to move out of line. That might be hurting them right now because really they're not gaining the speed that they should be. If Sammy wants to move forward, he needs to get past the 4.
Here's Asylum's update on him. Ever since that early smack in the wall, he has caught up to that big group. So maybe there is a chance for Asylums and even the 50 car to still get some stage points. They just need another 10 for 2 to get to the 42's draft.
Yes, indeed. But again, the 50s there as well with Bauman, if I'm not sure if I'm correct there as well. All 3 of them pushed together again. I'm telling you, what I've been seeing is Sammy needs to get past the 4, and I think they're finally realizing that. And here they go, Sammy boy trying to take the lead of pack number 3, people.
He's got a chance to clear him here. He had a chance to take it, and he didn't.
Samboy had to realize at some point that they're not gaining. And right now, the only best shot they got is if someone has some speed leads in right now.
That Ford, and he takes it.
That is a clear, but that's the door by the 5. They keep it clean. They keep it straight. They keep it clean. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. As soon as I said clean.
Yeah, I was going to say one car in that pack hit the wall a couple times. That might have been the 2 of Glixen. But everyone's still going straight.
But now they need to set a line and just push and push and push. I think if Fear's the leader, they have an opportunity, but they need to have a line. And right now, battling too wide is not going to help them.
Yeah, currently right now, Sammy scored in 8th, followed by the Reagan Boy 9th, Melodramatic looking to take over 10th from Outsider, a.k.a. Barry. Good run for a couple of these guys we haven't talked about as much in this race. We've already talked about how well the 12 has done. The 3 of Nasformer, who was able to snag 10th last stage, he's found himself up to 5th. Material Zero and the 77 already up to 6th. They're working together in Group 2 right now. So if they can finish out there, that would be a nice way to end the opportunity for stage points tonight.
But I'm still mesmerized on this third pack. Like, they're so huge, but they've lost so much time to the leader, and it's crazy
INF's
now
in
that
pit road.
That might be a strategy. That might be a strategy. And the short pit does work here if you're within a certain length of the leader. But right now, really, the short pit's only going to help the top 4 people if they want to battle each other.
Front pack
Yoshi's
still
starting to fall out
along.
that third pack.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm really
silence,
impressed by how the 12
silence.
car is done. 12 car running in that 3rd spot right now. Started off with the default 3000. Got 3rd in stage 1. Currently in line to get another good chunk of points here in this stage.
And that's what he needed to do. He knew what he had to come into this race and do, and that's get points or get the win. And right now, if he can't get the win, he's getting some good points.
Yeah, so we got some updates here. For starters, the 42 of Boog has just lagged out of the race, and the 50 of INF is also out of the race.
No.
INF in the 50, one of the playoff guys, unable to finish this race. So the number of lag outs in this race has been huge to start this one off. At least 4 cars have lagged out.
Think about it, that's a guy that really drove his way up to the lead and led. That is a car that could have won this race now out. That opens the door for many more people, and that also helps any of the playoff drivers. They now know that he's not getting any more points. He can't gain. He can only lose. Let's make him suffer and get as many points as we can. That's what is our goal. Once I hear that 50's out, once I hear playoff drivers out, I don't want him to come up for air until the next race when he can have a chance to get points. But right now, it looks like that third pack is starting to get some organization, starting to catch that second pack.
We're going to look on here from Glixen's point of view. Yeah, it looks like the 45 of Super's trying to stay in that second group. He's having difficulty trying to keep that draft. It's important to have as many cars as you can in the group because that means you get more speed out of the draft. But right now, from the looks of it, if Super loses that draft, they're not going to be that fast on the straightaways. It looks like one car ahead of them might have signaled. Cowboy's coming in.
That's huge. He did a great job pitting last time.
77 in.
Huge as well.
So 1 car each from the 2 leading groups in
Bauman's
pit road.
in.
38 of Bauman reportedly in.
'99 coming into pit road. Trying to get away from the madness.
Looks like everyone but Stiff is not on the low line, but looks like everyone's going to be all right. Cowboys is out of pit road. And it looks like none of the top 3 are going to pit this time.
That could be the right call. The question is, how much time do you want to give up to Cowboy with those fresh tires? as they stay out another lap. Legend Johnson leading again from an earlier leading point. Anyone from this first
Doesn't
pack
look
gonna
like it.
pit? No. Looks like they're gonna run it a little bit longer than they did last
Oh,
time.
contact! Asylum saves it! He took a shot from the 4. The 4 hit the wall and ricocheted back into him. That could have been
Will that
disaster
send anyone
for
to
the
pit
16.
road?
No
No.
one enters
Everyone
in pit
stays
road
on.
from that pack, but the 16 had a scare.
16's not had a good stage 2 right now. He got hit at the beginning of stage 1, hit the wall at the beginning of stage 2, and has just not had a good stage 2.
Oh, more contact! 4 in the wall!
The 4 hit the wall. That's gonna. Ooh. 4 got really loose off there. That's what you got to worry about.
I think the 4 might have gotten the help from Stiff. Looked like he got pushed up the track a bit. But everyone able to avoid, and the 4 car is out of that group.
Right, now the Glixen trying to get under Biff. That's going to send Biff up and away.
Yeah,
Gives
Biff's
the
about
Asylum
to
a
lose
run.
the
He
draft
moves
because
up
of
another
that.
spot. I think that was a little payback move for what Biff probably did to the 4 there. Because Glixen just kind of bumped him out the way there.
And regardless, it looks like they're still keeping pace with that second group. You see Nasformer in the 3 now battling Super for position.
Top 3, still no one pitting. Still staying out.
Honestly, I think that's the safer bet. I mean, I think if you're in the top 3, I would make sure you pit with someone else in that group. So that way when you exit, you have the draft, and you'll still be more than likely in a good spot. So we got 1 car in, that's the 3. Asylum's Stiff, both in pit road as well.
Question is, how much time are they losing or gaining? Actually,
Legend
hold on.
pitting. Yoshi pitting.
Legend.
Bill is staying out.
Hey, he's gonna try to take a 1 more lap, get those fresher tires, try to use that as an advantage pick. But looks like maybe Yoshi might have beaten Legend
Sammy
in the
Boy
pits.
in. Super's in. Reagan Boy. Barry, all in.
Billis coming to pit road this time. Billis, the 12 is going to hit the pit road. The car in front is also going to hit pit road.
The
I believe that's
22,
the 22 of
he's
Yee.
off pace. He is pitting this time. He pitted earlier in the stage.
And I believe that would pull the circle of everybody on pit road. I'm going to stick on Billis here to see where he comes out of the other competitors. Glixen in as well. That's the 21. Also,
Yeah,
in pit road as well,
melodramatic.
people. Billis is off pit road now.
And
6
Cowboys has got it.
going to take the lead now.
Legend
And
second.
Billis looks like lost some ground.
Here's another thing, too. You see the 22. He's up ahead of the leaders. He might slow them down.
But he's going to go high, get out of the way. Big loser on that pit stop, Billis. Look at the gap between him and Cowboy. That is the gap that Cowboy made while they were pitting.
I don't know. We'll see how many laps we have left here, but Billis still might have a chance. He could use those tires. We got 8 laps here, so I think this is definitely recoverable for the 12.
He's going to have to start doing it now.
And the 22 is not going away so easily. He is stuck in that first group.
He does have fresh tires. He just got off pit road with Billis. So that is the difference right there. Is he's going to try to challenge the 6 going into turn 1. That might slow him up. That might help Billis.
Yeah, if I'm Lord Billis right now, I'd be getting your wallet out and I'd be buying this man a beer after the race because this is going to help him
If
a lot.
I'm not wrong, I think these guys might be teammates. That's why I think these are teammate orders. These might be team orders, people. Team orders may be confirmed. 22, 12 teammates. I believe so.
Either way, looks like they're all going to get by him here. That draft playing huge dividends. Dolly Dragster up ahead in the 8. As Yoshi now trying to get by the 22, he does.
The 12 did eat up some of that time. He does look a little bit closer, but didn't help him enough.
Super in 5th, Naz 6th, Material 7th, Lyle 8th. And then looking on with 9th and 10th, that is Sammy Boy and the Reagan Boy. Actually, not Sammy Boy and the Reagan Boy. It looks like Asylums and the Reagan Boy.
It is Asylum in the 16 and Reagan Boy are all
Sammy
right
Boy is in
there
11th.
bombing. Didn't really get help from that pit stop. Another big pack there.
Dolly off the pace. He is going 10 miles an hour. He's going lawnmower racing here in Miami at this point.
Hey, someone needs to cut the lawn, you know?
Look at this group. Group 2, 3 wide for 5th.
I can get to group 3. That'd help me.
The 3 of Nez trying to lead this group. The 77 and the 45. They were just 3 wide with him a moment ago. The 3 car was able to get away from both. The 99 still looming in this pack.
The 3 not really had a weird entry to turn 3 there, but Billis trying to make a power move. He makes a slide move through the 77, trying to get underneath the 3. Doesn't make it happen. Washes up into the 45. Doesn't look like he's gonna have enough room to get up, but he's gonna have some draft from the 3 there.
Here we go again.
Gonna make it 3 wide into turn 3. He backs out of it though. Lets them battle for 5th there.
We're at 2 to
but
go.
Here he comes back through the middle.
37 in stage 2. 3 of the front 4 cars in this group are on the lead lap. The lone exception being the 22. As Yoshi now to the outside for 2nd. As here they go, white flag in the stage.
White flag. Is Cowboy gonna do a sweep? Does he have the broomstick out getting stage 1 and 2? 6, 7, 0, 6, 7, 15.
Johnson's going to have to get a big push here. If he wants a shot, he does. He's got a big run.
He has a run. He's going to dive, but no, Yoshi.
Yoshi denied him the opportunity. Now Yoshi's going to take a look at the inside.
Yoshi
won't be able to stay next to him, and Cowboys is going to win stage 2.
And Yoshi takes 2nd. Legend 3rd. Billis 4th.
The Reagan Boy, the last driver in the top 10 to score points. We'll go on ahead and add these points in real quick.
That was a great stage 2. Let me know if you get. Question of the day: Is anyone? Looks like Cowboy's shown his speed. He might be the man favorite. I think he is the favorite right now. The question is anyone going to beat it? Here we go. Stage 3 about to commence. Yoshi and Cowboy on the front row. They're going to lead us to green. Here we go. Back green. Stage 3. Final stage. No more cautions till the end. Hopefully none. Cowboy to the lead here.
In this final stage, everyone has to make at least one pit stop. If they're not careful, they may have to take 2. Update on the points. This is a big swing for some drivers. The big winner of the day in terms of playoff points or stage points is Don Polo. He went from being tied for the least amount of points to start the round to being tied for 4th. So a big start for the 12. Losers, on the other hand, Bauman, Trippy, INF with the lag out, Stiff with a biff. Those 4 currently below.
Bauman's in the very back, so he went from a car to compete to the win today to being in the rear of the field. Not sure he's lap down or not, but he's in the rear. 4 wide in the rear, looks like. Material Zero trying to find his way forward, not really going anywhere. Mello trying to find his way. He's in the back. Stiff the Biff in the back. A lot. Sammy Boy, I thought he was going to be a front runner. Still in the back with, guess what, the 99. These guys were up front in stage 1 and have not been able to find the way back since then.
Here they go, out of 4. Cowboys in front. Yoshi Racing still second. Then we got Legend Johnson. Then we got Don Polo. And then Asylum's already up to 5th in the 16. Even though Asylum's only got 2 stage points in the last stage, he still remains the 2 seed. Yoshi Racing, he's created a gap between himself and 4th. He is in a good position as the 3rd seed.
But again, Yoshi, he doesn't want the gap. He wants to be confirmed. He wants the win. Right now, this is where the biggest points are rewarded, where the biggest prize on the line is a trip to the final round.
A trip to round 3.
Round 3, people. I'm sorry. Me, I've been off pace, people. I thought we're going to New Hampshire. I'm off by a round. I don't know what to tell you.
Now, I will say this, for next week's race, it is a little bit similar to Homestead. A lot of straightaway action.
Caution's out.
Yeah, 22 maybe might have had a piece of this. Dolly Dragster's in pit road. Yeah, it looks like a couple cars back here. Mello maybe might have been involved. Same thing with Outsider or Barry in the 4.
That might be an interesting one to investigate.
Free pass will go to Iggy in the 22, 2 laps down. So he will be 1 lap down here on the next restart. But I believe the 8 car might have lagged out of the race. Anyways, as to remind everybody, next Saturday night, these guys will take on the second race of this round at Michigan. We saw how crazy the first race there was, so we'll see if the second one can top it. Here we go, Material Zero and Yoshi on the front row for the restart.
Here we go. Some people pitted for 2, maybe some pitted for 4, maybe pitted for just gas. Here we go, Material Zero, but here comes a run from Yoshi. This is the break he needed. He couldn't get past the 6, and there's him to the lead. The 6 trapped behind the 77, but here comes the 7 of Johnson. As they make it clear, looks like the 15 did make it clear going in the turn 3. He's now at the point. Now all he has to do is just keep defending. Right now, here comes the 77 blocks the 6.
Yeah, and the 6 car's got to be fuming. He is losing spots left and right. He's got to figure out a way to get by fast because he is dropping like a rock.
That is not what he wanted to see. Right now, the 77 back in is going to leave the 6 out. Here comes the 12 to make a run on the 77.
That's how much of a
Does it-
difference one full lap in the higher line can make. Cowboys in the 6 is no longer in the top 5. He has scored in 6. Now getting passed by Nasformer for that spot. He has an opening right here, but he won't
Here
take it.
comes Lyle Chet to fill the gap. The 6 didn't fill it. I don't know what the 6 was doing, but he was sleeping. And he caught sleeping on the 99. The 99 is going to fill the gap. Here comes the 31 and the 5 to fill this gap. I don't know what's on the 6 brain, but he needs to figure out something fast.
Nasformer now out of line. Gets in front of the 6, now next to the 12. Got 41 to go here in this one. Opening race of around the 12. As
Here with the
contact with the 12 and the
bobbles and
99. That got really
Bobble
close.
around, that's going to open the top for the 6. Cowboy up on the top lane. Finally, he's finally going to be able to take. He's going to try to look on the outside of the 12. That's not going to be a move he can make this time by.
Oh, slowed
12
down
hit
was
the
the
wall, that's
77. He slowed down the
77,
entire
my
outside
apologies.
line.
And the
Here comes
12
the 12,
just
he's
says,
gonna
get out of
shove
my
it."
way. 12 just said, get out the way. We need to go. We're not waiting behind you.
And Cowboys is like, are you kidding me? I just got up there to that outside line.
As the top 4 just continue, top 3 are trying to run away from this pack.
Asylum's in that 16 car. Despite what he's gone through in this race, he got by Legend Johnson. He is up to 2nd behind Yoshi Racing, who won at Talladega earlier this season. Both of these drivers currently hold top 3 seats right now in the standings. Seats 2 and 3 respectively. Legend Johnson, however, just looking to get a win.
He's like, I'm just here to win, people. I don't care what I got to do to win, but I'm here to win. The 21 in the wall, that's going to screw up the 31, but right now the 99 at point trying to chase down and get back to the lead. He was there before in stage 1, hasn't been there since. But the man that lost so much on this restart was the 6 of Cowboy, dropped, I believe, outside the top 10.
Nasformer back in the top 5. He's now looking to challenge Lyle for 4th. Yeah, to confirm, Cowboys is not in the top 10, maybe around that 12th to 13th place range. So a lot of spots lost there for the 6. You see Bombing back there trying to find a spot on that outside line. Crazy stuff from 4th on back. You do not want to be there.
4th on back, still in a pack. The top 3 just kind of chilling out. They're like, hey, we're not going to win it now. Just let it out. Hopefully we can stay green. And just drive.
Below.
Oh,
12 car got walled.
31.
Yeah, Sammy Boy
slows the
put the
12.
12 in the wall.
Cowboys starting to move up a little bit. Trying to stay out of that drama. 44 kind of doors the 12.
Yeah, I think Super hit the wall there a little bit and it spooked everyone else.
That 6 is trying to make any move he can on that bottom line. Oh, he squeezes the 4. He says, my bad.
And just like that, all that progress the 6 car has gained, he's going to have to restart on it.
He is trying. He just has no draft help. He needs to be drafting. He has no draft.
Bombing in the 38 now, working on by the 6.
Couple cars down below them trying to get some momentum, trying to make some moves because that outside line's very powerful. But they're not staying in a line, so that's why that outside line continues to pull.
Here they go out turn 2. So far, everyone's kept it straight in this run. On board towards the back of the pack with the 2 as Barry in the 4. You see Super back here, 3 wide now with Billis bombing into the wall. Everyone saves it, but Bauman definitely the big loser there. But Yoshi racing up front, looking to punch his ticket into the round of 8.
That caution's what he needed. Cowboy got very loose. Hit Bauman. Cowboy very loose off the pace. Since the restart, he has fallen back, and now he's fallen even further back out. He's the second to last car in, I think, of the race right now. It's still running.
Looking on with Sammy
Boy, it's a calm, nice full top
against
3.
Nasformer. This is for 5th. Right now, with the stage points, Nasformer would be scored as the 8th seed, 1 point ahead of the 50. That will change, obviously, at the end of the race with the 50 car finishing towards the very back of the group. As Sammy challenging Lyle, 3 wide. Naz backs off. And that will allow Sammy to jump to 4th. Does a big slide job. Slows down everybody in this group. Wild Channel wobbly is now the 5 of the Reagan Boy and Super on the bottom, making their way up towards the front of this group.
A lot of shuffling as the top 3 is still looking back and saying, let's just not be a part of that mess. And they're praying it stays green.
Oh, contact Super and Lyle. Lyle able to save it and get in that secondary line. But Sammy Boy and the Reagan Boy now holding the 4th and 5th spots.
Now, I've been seeing a problem with coming into turn 1 is that everyone on the high line gets checked up and then that ruins the momentum, so people have to go to the bottom, and then guess what, off the bottom they're going off of turn 2. They have no momentum off the corner, so they're losing all that momentum like Cowboy has done. That's what's going on pretty much in the backpack half of this pack, but right now Sammy and Reagan Boy trying to find their way to get away from the pack.
We're going to get a lap counter update here as they get by the finish line. We're down to 28 to go, and these guys have to pit within the next 15 laps. So here's the question. When do you consider pitting? Do you want to pit when you are almost out of fuel, or do you want to try and pit a little early than everybody else?
Early. Get that. Again, we've seen what short pitting done. Cowboy's done it all race long, and he has won 2 stages, led the most laps. He's the biggest contender, and he is now in the back. He can at least get a top 5 out of the day if he pitched sooner. But that all is it? Because if you pit sooner, guess what? The only thing worse is that everybody racks caution. That's the only benefit. That's the only downgrade of pitting first. But that pitting first is so huge here. You take that gamble. As I'm not sure what's going on. Ooh.
Couple cars almost lost it back here, but everyone keeps it straight.
And the one man that's still back here has found no way to move forward. Is
car in pit road. Here comes Super.
First pit road. If I'm Cowboy, if I know I can make it from a certain distance, if I know I can save my tires, I'm pitting now. I don't care. I need to get in front of at least half of these cars. I need to put something together.
Oh, Yee just moved material into the wall. That's
Cowboy to pit road, just as I'm saying. Cowboy to pit road. That's what I'm telling you.
But something happened here with the 22 and the 77. I don't know if the 22 just said screw it and walled the 77, or if he just had no handling. But they just lost all that time. That might need to be reviewed for later.
Looks like they're racing clean now. No real fighting. I'm watching them now. They seem clean, but that may have to be looked upon later.
Material Zero, one of the 3 guys that are tied with 3,015 points with the playoff points that started the round in the stage points. So Material just wants to try and close this one out. Top 3 still organized. No one wanting to pit just yet.
Well, now everyone knows that the 6 has pitted. He has been the most dangerous. He's gained a lot of time on that. The question is who's gonna do next? Who's gonna try to outmatch the 6 and pit like now in this lap? That might be the key. But right now the 6 probably pitted, got some 4 fresh tires. Maybe he might have done a 2-tire stop. We don't know how Tyler's been doing today. He did a 2-tire stop. He gained even more time on this competitors.
There's Cowboys all by himself on the backstretch. He's not far off from this big group. If he plays his cards right and runs fast enough, he might be able to catch this rear end of the pack. Here they go, out of turn 2. The top 3 still staying out. No one in this big group will be pitting either. There's the 77 and 22. Both lost the draft of that group after that contact. As Glickson into the wall.
Yes, indeed. Right now, it is all on who's going to try to pit this time. No one's still pitting. No one's still wanting to make that pit stop just yet. As they complete another lap, as the top 3 continue to pull away.
Oh, we got one car in. That's Bauman.
Hear it. That's Bauman. Hard day for Bauman. This might be what he needs.
Gonna keep an eye here for the top 3. Looks like no one's gonna pit this time. Group 2, here we go.
A lot of cars are
Sammy,
pitting.
Reagan,
A lot of cars are
Maz,
pitting.
Don Polo. I think Stiff my signaled. Material Zero signaled.
Majority
And
of
I
that pack
feel like
did
the
pit.
44 might have gotten a black flag. There was a lot of shoving between the 44, the 12, and the 3.
That will be a fun discussion to have later to see it happen on the chats, people.
And if I'm Stiff, you cannot afford that right now because you're already below the cut line as it is. If you get pushed in the pit road by people that you're racing against, that's a slap to the face. Meanwhile, the top 3 all stayed out, so they're all lapped. Keeping an eye here for the 44. The 44 did not get black flagged. We are good. Looks like everybody's going to make it out okay.
And
here comes some of the top 3. All of the top 3.
And Cowboy jumped all of those competitors that are just now coming off pit road. He jumped all of them. The 2, the 30,
Also
the
a
77.
swap here for the lead. Asylums now leads this group in the pit road. Legend Johnson up to 2nd. Yoshi down to 3rd.
Cowboy unlaps himself. Question is, where does Cowboy come out to the lead? Cowboy's in turn 1 and 2. He has been the dominant car of the day, the fastest car of the day. He did short pit. He came in front of all of those cars that were in front of him. I'm pretty sure. I think he jumped them all, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong.
We'll have to wait and see here as Legend Johnson is off of his pit stop. Exiting pit road right now. Here goes
Cowboy
Asylums.
at the start-finish line now. Entering turn
and Cowboys
1.
is going to get through.
Cowboy to the lead. I called the strategy,
But
people.
here's the thing. He has a lot much older tires, and he has no draft. Will that be enough
probably
for the 6?
Either 2 or none. He took 2 or none. He had to try something. He had to try something to get away from that madness. He was stuck in the back of the pack. He couldn't do nothing. Look where he is now. I'm going to guess with 15 or less to go.
Yeah, a couple other guys just exited pit road, if I'm not mistaken.
Wild Chat now exiting pit road.
Yeah, Lyle Chat.
Nah, I mean,
could Lyle Chat be in a good spot here?
do we have what lap we're on by chance?
We'll get a lap counter update here this time. But I believe Cowboys pitted with like 28 to go. Around that 27, 28 lap range. We have 15 to go, so Lyle pitted about 10, 12 laps later. As Asylums is going to catch Lyle.
This is going to be an interesting battle with 15 to go.
Here's Stiff for the Biff, right behind the 3. Sammy Boy up ahead of these two. The Reagan Boy might have gotten a black flag. Because he's not up there with them.
Oh, the 99 did?
No, the 5.
Oh. But right now, this was a great gamble from these two, the 99 and the 6. Great gamble. Gonna get guys with great track position. The caution comes out. This might change the game. But right now, they're chasing down Cowboy.
And they're catching fast. They're gonna get to him.
To go.
I would expect to see them catch him here within the next 2 laps.
Maybe this lap. Maybe more like this lap.
May get to his draft this lap, but I don't know if they're going to pass him here. And they won't. So there we go. Cowboys now under fire as the lap's going down fast. A trip to round of 8 on the line for 11 of these guys racing tonight. As for the lead.
Cowboy doesn't defend. I think he knows. I think his best bet is to kind of strap in and try to draft with them. Try to stay up here and just hold on.
Oh, Cowboys hit the wall. And Asylums to the point. Legend Johnson up to 2nd. Yoshi up to 3rd.
Now, the 6 needs to hold on to this draft. He needs to try to hold on. Make sure he stays on, because if he can stay on there, one wrong move from that might have done the 15 in the wall there. That might keep the 6 intertwined here. That's gonna keep him there. He just needs to keep up the speed.
Here comes Legend for the lead again. Getting help from Yoshi as we're down to 10 to go.
And to go. This is the plan. 4-car battle. The 7, the 16, the 15, the 6.
We have an underrated battle going on here, starting
3 almost.
Oh yeah, they're 3 wide.
Or 3 wide. Yoshi. Because also I realized the top 4 are literally just the same numbers, just with 1 in it. The 6, the 16,
yep.
Never mind. Sorry,
oh yeah,
we don't have 17.
No, wait a minute.
It almost was interesting, little kind of funny.
Now,
but right
now, I was going to mention earlier, the battle for 6 on back is starting to ramp up, as we may see a group of cars here form by the end of this race, starting with Sammy Boy and going all the way back to what appears to be the 77 of Material Zero. This could be a very big battle if they catch up to that group of 3.
Yoshi up to 2nd. Legend back to 3rd. Cowboy in 4th. And Asylum's in 1st.
Lyle Chat trying to hang on for a top 5. Lyle Chat approximately 3 seconds back. And I think that might have just put Cowboys out of that draft for now. as we're down to 7 to go.
7 to go. Cowboys is trying.
Asylum slides
Cowboys
up.
definitely trying.
Oh,
Cowboys
not
trying to stay
clear.
on this pack. Huge, weird. I think got a big wiggle from the 15. Lost a lot of momentum. Brought Cowboy back into it. That's gonna bring the 15 back into it. Yoshi, right? Yoshi is looking for a mistake. Cowboy's looking for a big mistake right now. He is in Cowboys and 5 to go. This is for the win. 4 cars under a blanket.
6 to go. That group starting from 6 on back has just increased. A couple more cars into the fold. Melodramatic and what looks to be bombing in that group now. Sammy Boy in the wall. Nasformer almost wrecked it. And Don Paulo. Oh, Material Zero. Walls the 12.
Caution's not out. Caution's not out.
The 12 tried to block. Oh, they're still wrecking each other. Oh my goodness.
Caution's not out.
We have beef.
That is going to be probably a penalty from the 12. Good. Probably. I'm not sure what's going on back here, but probably some type of consequence.
Nasformer also lost a couple spots. He almost wrecked it on the backstretch while this was going on. But he was able to save it. Big winners in this exchange. Bauman and Stiff gaining a couple spots each.
The 6 has lost the lead. Pack is now a 3-car breakaway. Top 3, Asylums, Yoshi, Legend. All 3 are still the bet right now. Asylums is still in the lead. The question is, who is going to take this white flag?
Here they go, off the 4, crossing the line right now. We have 3 laps to go. Big block there from Asylums. Here we go. This is going to get a little dicey here. If the 16 or 15 win, that will be one of the 8 spots that will get locked in. 2 to go.
2 to go. They don't want to see a caution. They want to hang it between themselves. They don't need a caution. A caution is going to make this even worse for them.
Here
Asylum.
comes Legend. Legend to the inside, looking under
flag.
Yoshi, won't be able to do it. When they get back to the line, it
Yoshi
will be the white flag for the Vice City
has
200.
the momentum. Yoshi into turn 2. Sorry, turn 3, people. I'm messing up corners. Yoshi, is he gonna be clear?
He, I think, has him.
He has him clear, but he doesn't shut the door. He shuts it.
He wants to
go.
slam the door, and he doesn't want to at the end of the day.
Does Legend move him? Legend.
I think he might tap him. Here comes the Asylum. Oh, contact. Going down to 3. The backstretch for the final time. Can Yoshi hang on?
Yoshi.
Legend Johnson's gonna give him a shot.
He sends it.
He gave him a shot.
He's there.
Out of 4. They're side by side, beating and banging. And Legend Johnson shocks the field with the win at Homestead.
Legend Johnson steals it at the line. That's not gonna be a love move. That's not a loved move.
Don Polo on
doesn't
the
care.
pit road exit. Are you kidding me? This is going to be a fun set of post-race interviews.
The 7 hit the 16 off of turn 2, then goes into turn 3, rams into the 6 to 15, and then takes the win. That's... Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
People, hopefully this is going to be a colorful interview.
Yeah, we're going to interview the top 4. We're also going to interview Lyle, so we're just going to interview the top 5 drivers here.
Oh my! I don't.
Oh boy.
I don't know what this is going to entail. This is going to be great.
And then we're also going to figure out what happened here with the 12 and the 77. From my view, it looked like the 12... Oh, hang on. Alright, so... Alright, there we go. Test, test. Can you hear me? Test, test. Alright, test, test. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, my thing might have lagged. Wow. Okay, so I will try and end this interview here real quick, or this stream. Currently it's lagging for me, so I don't know what this is about, so I will get that fixed.